Hi and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create this sidewalk. This is part 3 of the tutorial series where I showed you how to create this night street scene. I will put every link for the 3D models I'm using and for the textures in the description. So if you want to follow along this tutorial step by step, just download all the 3D models and the textures that are in the description. Alright, let's start by scaling the cube to a nice sidewalk. Something like this should work. And now we can start texturing it. Go to the Shadings tab and now add a new material. And with the Node Wrangler checked, select the principled shader and press Ctrl-Shift-T to import your texture. Then just import the texture, the stone pebble texture, link in the description. Just select everything except for the preview image and import the texture. And as you can see, we got a texture on the plate which is not on the right place. So we need to adjust it here at the mapping node. Just adjust the scale so it fits to your liking. This might take a while of some adjustment. Alright, so I textured mine like this. I put the texture like this, so I get here a nice place where I can put the street lights and stuff like this. I just see it's the scale, it's a little bit stretched out right now, so still need to do something like this. This looks fine for me. And now we can start adding our 3D models. To do that, just go here under File, Import, and then just choose the format your 3D models do have. The most of mine have FBX, so I go for FBX and select the models I need. Alright, so I just imported all the models we need for this tutorial. And now we can move on with the texturing. As you can see, the trees are already nice textured, but all of these models need some texture to it. So we go again to into the Shading tab and just select the model you want to texture. Click New Material. Then again, take the principled shader and press Ctrl-Shift-T. And then just go to the location where you saved your 3D model and select again everything except for the preview image. Import it. And as you can see, our 3D model has a nice texture. Just do this with every 3D model you have. Alright, so I now imported all the textures for the 3D model. Now you can see we have a problem with this light here. It has also this metal texture at the glass, and that shouldn't be. So to change that, we go into Edit mode with Tab, and then select these 4 glass things by holding Shift, and delete them. Delete faces. And as you can see, it had this 3D model of the lamp has 2 layers, so just do it with 1 layer, and the other layer you also select all these parts and then go to Separate Selection. And by that we just separated these glass things from the whole lamp. And now we can add another material to it to just copy this one right here. And then we can delete everything. And we can bring down the roughness by the IOR. Change the value to 1.33. And the transmission shader bring up a bunch. And as you can see, we got a nice glass texture right here. Perfect. Now we can move on by going back in the layout And now we can position all the 3D assets on the sidewalk. I'm going to start with the lamp. So you just position it wherever you like. I'm going to go right here at the side. And then, make sure you select both the lamp and the glass now, because they are two different objects. So don't do the same mistake as I did. And now I just position it so it looks kind of right. And now we can add an array modifier to it. Just go here to add modifier array. Now we can play with the modifier settings. Just add the values you like, and then add as many lights as you want. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm scaling this one down a bit so it fits between these lamps. Maybe I change the value of the array modifier a bit. So I'm going to duplicate this one, this barrier, and put it right next to here. And now in between that, we can put this container here. Maybe scale it down also a bit. Something like this. We can position this one more here. And maybe add a tree also. Like this. And now we can just give all these objects an array modifier. Just add a modifier, array, and position it how you like. And now, as you can see, I everywhere added these things. Yeah, this is completely up to you. How you want to organize it. I just left the middle out of trees, so we have some variation in it. And as you can already see, the glasses of these things are missing, so we need to add a modifier to this one too. And now, as you can see, we are almost done. If we now go into the rendered view, it already looks kind of nice. Now I also added this side stone right here to give the whole thing a nice barrier to the street. So I just added this one and then also gave it an array modifier like always. Something like this. And now if we go into the render view, you can see we are almost done. We already have a nice sidewalk. There are just missing the lights at the street lights. So to do that, that's pretty easy actually. Add a UV sphere, scale it down, and position it in the middle of the light. Now under texture, give it a new texture and select the emission shader. Boost up the strength a bit, and then also with the array modifier, duplicate it. Alright, now if we go into the rendered view, we can see we have some lights in it. But these emission shader spheres, they don't really emit light. So to fix that, I just added some normal point lights and positioned them right at the street lamp. Then just duplicated a few times. And if we now go into the rendered view, we got a nice sidewalk. Of course, you can make the street lights more bright and give it either maybe some yellowish look to it, so it isn't that white. But that's completely up to you. That was it for the tutorial today. I hope you could learn something from this. And if you want to see more stuff like this, please like and subscribe. Yes, and that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.